So it's another Creativity Tuesday, and it is April 17th, so I just wanted to get started for you. So same deal as last time. I'm just going to play some music for y'all and speed through, and I'll stop it if I have anything to talk about. So I was looking through my stencils and I found this stencil that I got from Stencil Girl, I think. And I can't remember, unfortunately, hold on. Unfortunately, I can't remember who did this one. But I really like it, and it's on the Stencil Girl site. I will look it up later, I'm sure. I think this is the way it's supposed to go. But I like it this way because then it gives me a lot of like cool textures and stuff to start with. I have no idea. I have no plan, which makes this super fun. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna start with a green. I'm really feeling the green. So this is golden green gold with airbrush medium in a Ranger mini mister, and I just made this myself, and I love it because it's permanent. It's just the golden. Yeah, I guess you could do this with ink too, but most of the spray inks that I've come across, like Dilutions and Heidi Swap and those kinds of things, they come up through all the other media, and this one, these don't, because they're just straight up acrylics, and it's just airbrush medium. So I think I'm gonna start with green. So what I have here, I've taped off my spiral bound notebook, and then I have some paper towel that's kind of protecting the rest of my table here. So let's start. Okay, hopefully this sprays. Oh, yeah, yay. All right. And I'm really just like looking, like I have these out, and I'm just grabbing the one that kind of speaks to me. Let's see. Oh, that one's weird. Oh, why does it do that? Oh. Okay, that one's not working right. Bummer. This is, okay, so that one was Quinn Violet from Golden. This one is Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. I don't like how that happened, but I'll spray water on it in a minute and it'll be fine. Okay. And then let's see, do I want some blue? Yeah, okay. Oh, and these are the Jane Davenport sprayers, because I couldn't find any more of the mini misters when I did this, so they're all different. It's fine. Wow, yeah, love it. And obviously I need some purple. Permanent Violet Dark. And I'm kind of holding down this corner. Let's scooch it up a little. Because the way that my book is, it's all uneven and stuff. Just because I've got a lot of medium in here. Oh God, I love this color. It's the color of my studio, you guys. All right, now we gotta lift up the stencil, right? So I gotta make room. And I'm throwing down a couple of paper towels to catch all this stuff. Actually, if I was smart, I'd put this in a notebook. So that's what I'm doing. I'm grabbing another notebook so that I can transfer the paint onto it. You can kind of see this. Ooh, that's pretty. So I just kind of made a print of it on my other notebook. So that kind of starts that page, which is cool. Look at this. Okay, so now I'm gonna spray it, and I'm gonna try and do it where y'all will see it. Love it so much. To wait for this to dry, and I'll be back. It's all dry, somewhat. I'm impatient. And honestly, I love this. Just look like, I love it. I love this. I don't know what happened there. Okay. So then I have another stencil. This is also from Stencil Girl. And it's got trees and that kind of stuff, and it's got a couple moving or walking right here. It's got the moon and stars, and yeah, so I really like this. But what I really like is that this part is really busy and there's a lot going on. So because this is kind of white, I'm gonna go in here with more sprays because you always need more spray. All right, let's see. And colors. Yeah. I'm gonna go in with a Quin Magenta. And, oh, he didn't. And a teal. This is the green gold again. I'm gonna dry this and then keep going. All right, so as I was drying, I noticed that there were still some white spaces that I wanted to fill in. So I sprayed some green gold right here and here, and then I added some orange, and I didn't like it, so I mopped it up, but it's still kind of there. Now I'm gonna go in with like a red, oh, and I sprayed right there too. I'm gonna go in with another mini mister that's Indian yellow hue, which is my favorite yellow of Goldens, and I'm gonna kind of fill in. And now I'm gonna dry, so I will see you in a minute. And so now we have a hot mess. Oh, it's so messy and gross. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm just gonna start kind of pulling in some gesso to kind of take away some elements and put make some elements more prominent. And I'm probably gonna get the stencil out because I'm really loving these two people over here. So I'm probably gonna get the stencil back out and kind of go through this a little better. Yeah, I really love these, but they're in the wrong spots. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a think and probably do some gessoing, or maybe I could do a glaze. Nope, I'm not ready for glaze yet. So yes, gesso, adding white to the chaos because I can. So I'll be back, or just sit right there. Yay. gonna trace elements here. I'm using a Sharpie, and I may switch to Sakura Glaze. Oh, no, wrong thing. A Sakura Glaze. I will see you in a bit. Okay, so I filled in with black and white wherever I wanted to, and now I'm going to glaze the whole thing. I've got to decide what color I want to glaze. So that's something I'm going to think about. Let's see. I think I'm going to do phthalo turquoise. So actually, before I do that, I'm going to put gold in places. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, like, so because I do these small details and that kind of thing, I usually don't, unless I'm covering a whole page, I don't squirt anything out onto my palette most of the time. Most of the time I just take it from the cap. So I just wanted to explain that, like why I'm taking things apart. So I want to add some gold here. Mostly like just as accents. I added too much, so I'm gonna redo that because I just want it in where the white is there. Dries, I'll be back to glaze. Alright, so over here I have phthalo turquoise and glazing medium from Carden. And now's the moment of truth. This will bring your painting all together no matter how many crazy colors you have. First learned this by Donna Downey, from Donna Downey, but I have since seen a lot of teachers use this technique, and I wish I had a bigger brush, but I don't usually go for the bigger ones, so this is what you got. Actually probably need to wait just a little while. So I'm not taking all of the color off. I'm just taking just enough of it so that it's got that kind of grungy look. think this is fairly dry. I've got some black gesso on my palette, and I've got a liner brush, which is usually, I think these are mostly for watercolor, but I don't care. I like the way that it works. So you can write with it, which I really love. All right, so I've grabbed some paint, and what I'm thinking is that I'm probably gonna do some sort of figure here. Oh, wait, I just got an idea. Okay. All right, so instead of the liner brush, I'm gonna grab just a regular, and I'm just gonna come in and kind of do an outline of this. There's probably a better way to do this, but this is what I thought of, so this is what I'm doing. So that's sort of there. You can kind of see her. I want to wipe away most of it. Yep. Because it was covering up too much of the... Yeah, that totally didn't work. So I'm going to get rid of it, as much of it as I can. Now what I'm going to do, because I want to keep this pink, can you see her? I don't know that you can see her, but I'm going to go back in, and this is another reason I don't put stuff on my palette anymore. I used to, but that whole glob of is just going to go to waste because I'm not using it. All right, so I'm thinking I want like another transparent layer. So the quinacrinones are really good for transparent layer. Phthalo turquoise, permanent dark. Anywhere you can see the black lines on the golden bottle are really good. And quinacrinone violet, transparent pyrrole orange, but I'm out of it. This one is empty. And then Indian yellow hue is also very transparent, and that's pretty much the rundown of my favorite colors. I'm going to use this quinacrinone blue violet from Liquitex, and this I'm actually gonna I'm gonna glaze again, but I'm not gonna cut it with any. This one's transparent, more transparent than this one. Do you see what's happening with the purple over the phthalo turquoise? Oh my gosh. Oh, it is so pretty. And then, oh, look at that. Oh man, I don't even think the camera's picking it up. I'm so sad because this is so, so pretty. These little stencils, they don't have big enough heads. They just look really disproportionate to me, but maybe it's because I've been painting big heads for a while. dry. I'm gonna outline it, find some words, finish it up, and it'll be done. Signo here, and I found this really gorgeous quote that I'm going to use. It says, "I will not be another flower picked for my beauty and left to die. I will be wild, difficult to find, and impossible to forget." So here we go. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next week. Bye.